Morning. Come on, Mr. Windman, give him a wave.
Hey, give us a kiss.
Oh, no, I'll have to tell you, Mum. The sweat's dripping off here.
Look, I've been thinking about Aiden's will. It's not going to be easy, but you have to tell Carla about it sooner or later.
Yeah, well, I've decided to keep my mouth shut for now. Well, don't you think she's been through enough?
Well, yeah, but if it was you, you'd want to know. It's going to come out. It's just a matter of time.
Tyrone, how long are you planning on keeping this thing here?
Oh, well, I think he should stay forever. Great, innit?
He's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, come on, look at his little face.
His little face is banging on my window.
He's just coming to say hello.
Oh, Jenny.
The estate agent's just been on. He was furious when I told him the deal was off.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know how much you've been looking forward to move to Spain.
Well, I've had a bit of a wallow and that's my lot. Got bigger fish to fry. Michelle was sorting through Aiden's things and she found a letter. A suicide letter.
What did it say?
Well, it's not so much what it said as when he said it.
You've lost me.
He wrote it just before Carla announced she needed a transplant.
Well, that's months ago. Are you saying he was planning to take his life all that time ago? The poor lad. He must have been suffering terribly.
Goodness knows what this stress is doing to Johnny. I'm terrified he's going to have a relapse.
Yes.
How's the restaurant? Sorry for bailing on you the other night, but...
That's all right. Everything's cool.
Tell the truth, you're cracking under the strain of having to be nice.
You've got to be nice to.
Whenever he gets the chance, he's talking to the punters, feedback about his food.
Yeah, my face is aching from smiling too much. Agony.
I tell you what, why don't I do a shift later? Kate's going to her dad's and so free for a while.
Yeah, sound. Nice one.
Could get used to this. Spoiling me.
Oh, staff discount. It's a wonderful thing.
Shouldn't you be working now?
No, I don't start my shift for another half hour. I'm just checking to see whether the Gazette's been in touch. I should be hearing back about my article today.
Oh, Flora's care home.
Once this is out there, pressure's on, and then the council will have to find us something better.
So she should be moving out soon then.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait.
I've been on that thing for ages. Can't get enough of the skateboarding iguanas.
Just cancelling the last of the wedding stuff.
Such pity. I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
I hope they're feeding him properly.
Oh, dear. Love, stop fretting. That's the least of his problem.
Well, and he's only slight. Doesn't take long for his athletic frame to tip over into scrawny.
Look, he may not be Vin Diesel, but he's no weakling.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't be sat here stressed to the eyeballs if it was.
I can't believe he did a runner last time he was in court. I mean, he can't have done himself any favours.
Yeah, well, he'll have to answer for that today. Imran said if he pleads guilty today, they may go easier on his sentencing.
Really? Oh, fingers crossed.
Well, we can't leave it to luck, can we? We should be thinking about pillars of the community.
Come again?
Well, people who can put in a good word for him when the time comes. Give him a good character reference.
Yeah, maybe you should have a word with Sally. I mean, it won't do him any harm, will it, having the mayor of Weatherfield on his side?
Could ask Dev or Roy.
Yeah.
We could ask Josh. I mean, I know they're not as close as they used to be, but he's a decent man.
Hi. Thanks for coming. Good to see you.
You too.
Good luck, love.
We're rooting for you, sweetheart.
Good to see you.
You okay? Oh, tough times. Robert told me you're postponing the wedding.
Yeah, just everything's happened, you know. Still not sure we're doing the right thing, but decision's made now, so.
You know, I was really shocked when I heard about Aiden. I'm just really sorry you didn't feel comfortable with telling me that yourself.
Yeah, I was a bit of a coward.
Hey, no, look, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, it's been really difficult between you and me, and I just want you to know that you can tell me anything, okay?
Thanks.
The world has no time for grief. We are allowed to feel wretched for a few days, then we're expected to get on with it.
Quit the philosophising and toast some tea cakes, will you?
Very well, I shall bring them over.
And don't hold back on the butter. Oh, if you are fretting about my butter intake, I want you to know my new kidney has a large bowl of porridge every morning and some blueberries.
I'm saying nothing.
I'm sick of seeing pity on people's faces.
It's not pity, it's sympathy. There's a difference.
Listen, I've ordered some tea cakes and all.
Oh, perfect. Now you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I'm not hungry.
You love Roy's tea cakes.
Look, this isn't a bit of a bad mood. You can't just chivvy me out of it. You know, I don't feel too good. I'll be better off at home.
Well, maybe you should see the doctor, because your medication might need tweaking because of the stress.
I've just lost my son. For goodness sake, there's not a pill on earth that's going to make me feel any better.
Yeah. You should have a chat with Jenny and Carla. Tell them about your brilliant idea.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can see this is a bad time and anyone needs to get back to school.
No, you've already saved me money once. If you've got a good idea, I want to hear about it.
Take it easy with that, Gran. You're gassing everyone.
It smells really weird, like something you might rub on a horse.
Hey?
You know, like when it has an infection, so you wears a poultice on it.
You didn't say you was a horse whisperer.
And it's environmentally friendly. It can't do any harm.
Yeah, maybe not, but I wouldn't want it sprayed all over my food.
In that case, I shall just have to employ elbow grease. I noticed Rana moved a lot more of her stuff to Kate's today. I suppose we must face facts. Looks like the beginning of the end. Her moving out.
Don't think so. She didn't say anything.
She's taking her stuff away, my love. She does not need to say it. You've had ample time to get used to the idea. Maybe you should start separating your lives.
Things are working fine as they are. There's no point messing with it.
You need to move on. She's found someone else. Give yourself a chance to do the same.
Don't you think you're being a bit of a hypocrite there, Gran?
What?
Grandad left over a year ago. You can't tell me to move on when you're still married to him.
So, men can phone this number and talk about anything at all?
Yeah, anything. And we even thought we could put numbers on the bottom of receipts from local businesses.
Say something like, we support speaking out, and then the phone number.
I love it. Speak and save.
I'm sure Roy would like to bend their ear about bats, wouldn't you?
Well, actually, the challenge for me would be to stop.
So men can ring up even if they haven't got a problem?
Well, it's just to get them talking, so then if they do have a problem, it won't seem as much as a big deal to talk to someone about it.
Yeah. You know, Underworld will help finance it all, and maybe we can do a fundraiser, you know, drum up some support.
I've got a contact at a local helpline. Could speak to them.
You, lady, are a genius. If you don't win the Nobel Peace Prize, then there is no justice in this world.
Actually, the Nobel Peace Prize is only available...
Roy, and I say this with love, button it.
Consider it, Bob.
Do you know, first we're telling men to open up, and then she's telling them to shut it. Charming.
So you approve then? Summer didn't want to do anything until she'd spoken to you first, you know, his family.
It's brilliant.
And we wanted to do it in Aiden's name.
That's wonderful. I'm gonna have to run it past Johnny first, though.
You know, if this helpline saves at least one life, maybe Aiden's death won't be for nothing.
It's good that you took my advice to plead guilty. Hopefully, as I said, when we get you to court next week, they will go easier on you.
All right.
I'm sorry that you're stuck in here for the duration, but seeing as you broke your bail conditions last time, they don't trust you to comply.
Yeah, well, compliance has never really been my strong suit, so... Are we done?
Yeah. Unless there's something else you want to tell me.
Like what?
Anything that might help your case.
There's nothing to tell, mate.
Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Really?
I love motivational messages, mate.
Well, I don't, so stop sending them to me.
As my mum would say, pearls before swine.
Rosie, will you stop doing that?
Oh, I'm just so bored.
Have you not got anything to do?
Well, I'm like so efficient. I finished all my work. I'm a victim of my own success.
Well, good for you. Aren't you just wonderful?
You know, if you gave me a company car, I could literally chase ambulances.
I love the initiative, I really do. But I'm sure that's against the law.
Shame.
Hiya, is Imran around?
No, he's out with a client. Do you want me to pass on a message?
Oh, no, you're all right, thanks. I'll catch him later. How's Sophie doing? I know she and Aidan were close.
Well, if you must know, Johnny really laid into the other day and made her cry. And she's totally devastated about Aidan. She just feels so guilty.
She's got nothing to feel guilty about.
Deep down, she probably knows that, but I won't stop her beating herself up.
Well, she's gutted she didn't reply to his text on the day that he died. It's become this massive thing.
I'm sure it wouldn't have made any difference. He'd clearly made his mind up.
Yeah, I know, but she's just driving herself mad going, what if?
That's what's so sad about this. Everyone wants answers, but there just aren't any.
Have you got a minute?
No, not really.
Hey, I got your text about Summer's idea.
Yeah, part your backside. I'll get someone to make us a brew.
I've been waiting to talk to you all morning. Oh, sorry. If you're up to your eyes in it.
No, stay put. Is it urgent?
Well, I wanted to discuss my range of underwear for runners.
Right, well, there's no rush, is there? Just remind me again in a few weeks.
Well, I've got the fabrics now, so I just...
Alia! This is probably the worst possible time to be thinking about launching a new range, so just leave it, will you?
Well, can't we just get on with it? I'll do the work.
Look, really, I'll go.
No, you stay put. Do you seem to be having some problem with the boss-employee thing? Because I say jump, you say how high? Now, will you make us some coffees, please? And use the posh stuff.
What was all that about?
I don't know, you know what it's like between us two. I just... Oh, she gets my flaming nerves. Does my nutting.
Carla, there's something I need to show you. I'm telling you now, you're not going to like it.
Go on.
When we were sorting through Aidan's stuff, I found his will. Basically, he's left everything to Alia.
I'd like to instigate divorce proceedings on various grounds.
It's a trend for ladies of a certain age to divorce. It used to be that they'd put up and shut up, but not anymore.
So I'm a trendsetter. Who knew?
Well, I won't be able to represent you because of the conflict of interest, but I'm sure Adam will be happy to help.
That's fine. Just get it done, hmm?
We endeavour to make it as painless as possible.
I've already done the pain bit. It still makes me sad, though. When I said my vows, I really meant them and never thought I'd end up a divorcee.
All right, guys.
Chill.
There you go.
Anyway, I suppose it's up to we ladies of a certain age to set an example to the young. If it's over, move on.
I can't believe it.
You keep winding Alia up, I dread to think what she's going to do. No.
Old habits die hard. Have you got any other bright ideas?
Yes. Pour it down the sink or replace it with a bowl of fruit.
Well, that's sacrilege.
And keep a clear head, because you're going to need it.
I can't. Michelle, I've got nothing. And I was absolutely fine with that when I thought that Aidan had hold of this place. But her? I'd rather see this place burn down to the ground than get a grubby little hand on it.
There's got to be a way to challenge it.
Can you even work out what that signature says? It's like it's been written by a 5-year-old. It's Sarah? Suzanne?
That's Sophie. Sophie Webster.
Right, well, we need to talk to her then, don't we?
Well, I think we should tell Johnny first.
He's in such a state. We can't land this on him and all.
Right, well, Jenny then. We've got to get our heads together.
Thanks.
I'm so sorry, David. You okay?
I guess I'll have to be, won't
I'm not going to stop fighting, you know.
I? Meaning?
Well, if I could just dig up some dirt on Josh.
I told you to leave it.
Yeah, but it would explain why you attacked Gary. It could be used in mitigation.
Do you know what would really help me out?
What?
If you could just keep an eye on the kids.
Of course.
Spend some time with them, take them out.
You know, I'd love to.
And when you do see them, just... I don't know, just tell them I love them.
Yeah.
Time, gentlemen, please.
Promise me you're going to knock this on the head. Promise me.
So you okay to work on Yasmin's divorce?
Yeah, no problem. So, I went back to the flat to check on Flora, and she's asked me to give you these.
She's made me sandwiches.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I didn't realise the two of you were besties, all of a sudden.
Man can change his mind.
A fiver says they're meat paste.
Aye, too right. Those oldies can't get enough of this stuff.
No, it's something far more exotic than that.
Sugar. Seriously.
Sugar butties. That is so old school. My nan used to make those for my mum.
Aye, talk about carb overload.
Hey, get them down, you. Say goodbye to your teeth first, though.
I don't think so. Don't tell Flora.
Isn't this going to cramp your style? Having an old woman shuffling around your bachelor pad?
No, as far as I'm concerned, she can stay as long as she likes.
I sometimes wonder if my mothering skills are a bit skew-way.
Oh, well, mothers can't do right for doing wrong.
Well, I know I was a bit clingy, but I think it was as an antidote to your mothering.
Oh, here we go.
I mean, I know you did your best, but it was all a bit ad hoc.
Well, I always think it's good to let kids make their own way in life. You know, it's character building.
You let me run wild. I mean, I remember that time that Maggie Davies and I dug up a pile of worms and ate them.
Well, does you no harm, a bit of dirt and so forth. I mean, it strengthens the immune system.
You know, Michelle seemed pretty upset about postponing the wedding.
Yeah, well, she didn't want to put the family through it. You know, having to slap on a smile and it all feels so terrible.
Yeah, well, you know, they might not have seen it like that. They might have seen it like, I don't know, life-affirming.
Yeah?
Just seems like she regrets it.
Really?
You know, how do you think she'd feel if you were to crack on with it?
Oh, I don't know. We'd cancel the venue and all that.
Yeah, we could have a smaller do. You know, keep it intimate. Just family and close friends only. What do you think?
Yeah, why not? I reckon she'd be over the moon.
Good. Well, I can help you if you like.
I took your words to heart, you know. About divorcing your granddad, I've started proceedings.
Well, once you made your mind up, you certainly don't mess around.
Adam's handling it for me. He's spoken with Sharif on my behalf.
What did he have to say for himself?
He's met someone planning to remarry.
Typical him. Walks away, builds a new life. All the hurt he's caused, it's cost him nothing.
He's even going to reimburse some of the money he owes me. People change, Zidane. We can't stop them. All we can do is try to accept it. For our own good.
What, Rita, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tyrone, but this thing's driving me mad.
What, are you trying to cut him off in his prime?
Every time it bangs against my window, I get a fright. My nerves are in rags.
Have you had a go at him before? Was that you?
Yes, I did.
What? You're the secret saboteur?
This morning, I asked you nicely if you would move it. Now, I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Well, he's only been here a couple of days and you're trying to retire him off.
He's a nuisance. So, if you won't pack him away, I certainly will.
Where is Johnny?
He went out a while back. It's going to break his heart to see that little madam take over the business.
I agree. Shouldn't help build it up, shouldn't deserve it.
Johnny's in no fit state to fight this. I'm going to have to fight it for him. Right, so what's our next move?
Well, we're going to get legal advice today, if possible.
All right, we'll sort an appointment and give me a ring and I'll meet you there.
So we're all agreed to keep this between ourselves, and there's no need to mention anything to Sophie either.
Yeah, agreed.
Whatever happens, we have got to make sure that our business stays in our family.
Exactly. We've got to stop Alia taking control.
We return to Coronation Street in half an hour.